Hello, I'm Gauri. Welcome to my channel.
Welcome back to another art video. This quick piece is called Sunset in the Woods. So first I'm just wetting my paper with water, and then in the center of the piece where the sunset is, I'm creating a gentle circle with light yellow wash. In the foreground is a green wash which will create the tree in the foreground. Let me take out some color from the background sunset to suggest the trees that will emerge in the woods. Now, outline the tree in the foreground with a flat brush and single strokes downwards to create the bark. And some dark green, hooker's green, to create the foliage or the grass in the very foreground. This is again with a flat brush and upward strokes, all wet on wet, which creates the fuzzy kind of blended and no hard lines kind of effect of the woods in the sunset. The deeper brown on the bark will allow for a clearer texture in the foreground. Again, a flat brush is used. To add some highlights, I am using white gouache. This will create a sort of light reflected on the bark as the light is coming in from the left from the sunset onto this tree. Once this is done, we will use the same white to create the trees that form the woods themselves. These are upward undulating strokes which suggest the different shapes of the trees. The lines should end at different points because that will suggest the depth of your scene and create a clear perspective. On one side of the tree are the shadows that happen because of the sunset. The shadows in the center or on the trees in the center are the lightest because of the strong light that is there in the center of the woods. As we go on darkening the shadows towards one side, the depth of the woods will be seen very clearly. The bark of my tree in the foreground is almost done, but I want to create stronger shadows to suggest light falling from the left. Now for foliage, this is the easiest and the quickest way. Take a loaded brush with the color of your choice and just tap it on another brush. This will create instant foliage. Spread the color a little bit and your leaves emerge. Now with a few light upward strokes, create the grass in the woods. But a fan brush will work best for this purpose. Adding more foliage, also adding a few more yellow droplets to enhance the light being reflected on the foliage. Now for the sun itself, again no hard lines, making a light, vague round shape to suggest the sunlight ebbing from the center of the trees. This creates the dreamy kind of sunset effect. Adding a few flowers in the woods, white, because that's the color of the tree itself. Rather than adding some other color, white will bring stronger highlights in this landscape. And then with the fan brush, adding thick dark green foliage under the tree in the foreground. This tree has cast a shadow on the ground, therefore, it's clearly distinguishing itself from the woods in the background. A few white flowers, a little larger than the ones in the woods, for the foliage in the foreground and the grass in the foreground. And then to highlight the white flowers, a few yellow dots to suggest the center of these flowers. Similarly, for the flowers in the woods, a few highlights of yellow and highlights of light falling on a tree in the foreground. And that's it. I've signed my name, and our little quick landscape of the sunset in the woods is done. Please tell me how you like this quick landscape. Also, like, share, and comment. Thanks for watching. I'll be back with another video very soon.